Welcome to the sixth and final video in this chair yoga series that is focusing in on the 5 elements. We have gone through earth element, which is in the bones and the muscles of the body, the structure, grounding, water element in the joints, fluidity, motion, and fire element in the digestion, and also vision coming in with light, and air element, which lives in the heart space and actually governs the circulatory system and the nervous system. So thinking about the delivery of oxygen to the body, and also touch, the sense of touch. And then finally we had ether element, space element, which governs all of the spaces in between. So thinking about voids such as throat, lungs, the stomach, the intestines, those voids in the body, but also the voids and the spaces between all of the different elements of the body, spaces between cells, spaces within cells, spaces between us as humans, as individuals, as beings, spaces between other beings, spaces in just in general. So space being a connective element that connects us together rather than keeps us apart. And today we're going to be going through a practice that just incorporates postures, asanas, that help invoke senses for all 5 of these elements, balancing all 5 elements. So to begin, coming into your comfortable seat, bringing yourself a little bit forward in your chair, making sure you're grounded down. So if your feet are dangling, getting them onto something, maybe a folded blanket. Okay. I should make sure this is recording. Okay. Greetings and welcome to the 6th and final video for this particular chair yoga series, focusing in on the 5 elements. This is a series being sponsored by the Rowe Cultural Council in Rowe, Massachusetts, and the Massachusetts Cultural Council. My name is Kate Peppard, and I am going to be leading you through this final review of the 5 elements and then a practice to integrate all 5 elements. We began with earth element, which lives in the bones and the muscles of the body, the structure of the body. We moved into water element, which lives and governs joints. So thinking about fluidity and motion. And then on to fire, lives in the digestive system and also governs sight. So thinking about light from the sun that comes in through the eyes. And on to air, which lives in the heart space and governs the circulatory system, thinking about the delivery of oxygen to all of your cells, oxygen that rides in with the breath and moves through the body to nourish with the circulatory system. And it also governs the nervous system, the sense of touch. And then finally, we went through ether or space element. Ether element governs spaces in the body, voids in the body, throat, lungs, stomach, intestines. So these sense of voids in the body that fill with things. So filling with air, filling with food and nourishment. So filling with things that nourish the body, but also thinking about the matrix of the body and space as a matrix that holds everything together. So the spaces between the cells hold the cells as much as it keeps them apart. It holds them together. The spaces between us hold us together as much as it keeps us apart. And maybe thinking of this in a way that we are connected and interconnected as much as more so than we are apart from one another. Space also is limitless. It is boundless. And thinking of your own sense of limitlessness. So that is the 5 elements just in general. And so now we're going to bring in a practice, a chair yoga practice that incorporates all 5 of these elements together. So go ahead and bring yourself into your seat if you're not already there, getting yourself positioned, making sure you are grounding down. So feeling your sits bones ground down to the chair, maybe have a little bit of a wiggle there, and also feeling the feet ground you down. Go ahead and come into Bu Mudra. This is our earth element mudra. 2 peace fingers, plug them into your thighs. Close your eyes and lift the spine tall. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Feel the feet pressing into the ground. Feel the heels, the ball mounts of the feet, and all of the toes. Feel that sense of energy. Breathe in through the feet, and imagine that you can breathe in also through your earth mudra, your Bu Mudra. Breathing that anchoring earth energy into the body. And exhale out what does not serve you, what you don't need. Breathe it back down into the earth. Take a couple of breaths here to arrive. Take one last breath in from the earth. And exhale, place the hands on your lap and bow your head down. Inhale, roll to the right. Exhale, roll down. Inhale to the left. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, send the gaze up to the sky. And exhale to a neutral place. Begin to circle the head, just a few little circles one way. Maybe find a drishti, a focal point that can help, especially if this makes you feel a little dizzy. You can also close your eyes again and then circle the other way. So here we are, bringing in water elements, circling into the joints. Bring the head to stillness and down to the shoulders. Circle a few times backwards. And forwards. Down to elbows, circle a few times one way. And the other way. And down to the wrists, circling. Breathing. Circle the opposite way. And then flex. And float the hands down to the lap and begin to circle in the hips. So circling the torso here. And these, of course, all of these can be as big or as small as works for you. And maybe even bringing a little bit of a cat and cow in. So as you move forward, arching forward. As you go back, arch your back. So feeling that full sense of motion here in the body. Take it the opposite way. And allow yourself to be present for what your body is feeling. So not skipping ahead to anything, not sitting in your to-do list. Just notice how you're feeling. Come back to center. Take a breath in and arch forward. Slide the sternum from the navel, tilt the tail back, maybe lift the gaze. Exhale, arch back. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, arch back. Inhale up. And exhale, arch back. Inhale up to a neutral spine and lift that left leg, hand under the leg, right hand over the knee. Give the hip a few circles one way. And the other way. And of course, you can do this anytime. Just take a moment in your day to stop and work through all of your joints. They will appreciate it. Clasp the hands behind the knee and give the lower leg a circle. Other way. Down to the ankle, circle. Keep your spine lifting tall. Notice if you're slumping down. Engage through your core. Keep the shoulders relaxing away from the ears. Circle the ankle the other way. And then flex and point. Give the toes a scrunch and set it down. Take the right leg, right hand behind, left hand over the knee, and circle. Other way. Hands clasped behind the knee, circle the lower leg. Other way. So of course, if you do these joint circles, you can take as much time as you want to in each place. Just trying to float through, down to the ankle, circle. And the other way. Give the toes a little scrunch, flex and point the foot. And set it down. Feel the feet grounding you down, so coming back a little bit into earth element. Feel that sense of presence of the earth beneath you, your connection to the earth. Feel the spine lift tall, and inhale, float the arms up, palms to touch. And then just gently wave side to side. Let the hands come apart. Imagining in this moment you're like seaweed or seagrass. And maybe you bring the tips of your pinkies to the thumb tips. This is Jala Mudra for water. It helps to invoke the sense of water element in the body, that sense of fluidity. So waving here with Jala Mudra. So feel that sense of fluidity side to side, bending to the side as much as feels right. And then come up to center and exhale into cactus arms. And take a moment here, cactus arms. You can come into Agni Mudra. So Agni Mudra is a fire mudra. So you're going to take your ring finger and fold it down towards the palm and use the thumb to hold that ring finger there. Inhale and open your cactus arms a little bit wider. And then exhale, bring the cactus arms together. Cross the left under the right. And twist the forearms together. Maybe your palms come to each other with your Agni Mudra or the backs of the hands. This is eagle arms. Lift the elbows up a little bit, maybe press the forearms away, notice the shoulders, and feel your core. We're going to be doing a little tucking here. Engage your core as you inhale, lift the elbows up to arch yourself back. Exhale, tuck down, pull the belly in towards the spine. Inhale, lift and arch. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck down, unfurl the arms. Inhale, sweep up high, fingertips touch. Exhale, back to cactus. Take a couple of gentle twists. Twisting helps activate digestion, so is a great thing to do for Agni, fire element. Maybe feel some heat building in the shoulders and other parts of the body. Come back to center. Take a breath in and open those cactus arms a little wider, maybe gaze up. Exhale, bring the forearms together and cross right under left. Twist the forearms together. So backs of the hands may touch, or maybe it's the palms, wherever you are. Lift the elbows just a little higher, maybe about shoulder height. Press the forearms slightly away. I'll turn sideways so you can see, maybe a little bit. And then feeling your feet on the ground. Inhale, lift up to arch back. Exhale, tuck. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Inhale, lift and arch. Exhale, tuck down. Inhale, lift and arch. Exhale, tuck. Unfurl the arms. Inhale, sweep up. Fingertips touch. Exhale, back to cactus. Take a couple more twists. And back to center, and relax the hands down onto the lap. Maybe give the shoulders a little shrug. Pause for a moment here. Lift the spine tall, relax the shoulders down, close your eyes, scan over the body. Notice what you feel. Bring the feet over to the right. So leading with the right foot. If you need help with figuring out how to set up for a lunge, what works for you, there's an introductory video that you can watch about the different ways that you can posture in the chair. But basically bringing yourself over to the right, either leading off to an angle or coming off of the chair, and left leg extends back. However far works for you. It can be coming straight down or maybe extending all the way back. You can also straddle the chair. Again, what works for your body, noticing what that is for you. And coming into another mudra, so bringing all of these 5 element mudras, hand gestures, into our practice, we're going to be coming into Vayu mudra for air. This is the pointer finger folding down towards the pad of the hand here, and the thumb can hold that finger there. Other 3 fingers extend. Vayu mudra, this is for air element. And we're going to be working to breathe into heart, lungs, feeling the sense of expansion here as we lunge and lift into crescent. Inhale, sweep the arms straight up to the sky in this lunge. Bring awareness to the ribs. Take another breath and lift a little higher, feeling the space in the side body. As you exhale, maybe relax the shoulders down from the ears just a bit. Breathe deeply into the lungs, feeling the ribs expand, and compress with the breath. Bring awareness to the heart space, and as you next inhale, arch yourself back. Maybe bend that left knee a little bit. Hold here in crescent lunge. Take a couple of breaths. Feel the heart, feel the expansion. One more deep breath in. And exhale, sweep the arms forward and fold down. Feel your back expand. Inhale, lift to arch back. Exhale, sweep forward and fold. Inhale, lift to arch back. Exhale, sweep forwards. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And exhale, heart center. Come through center, pausing for just a moment. Take maybe a cat and a cow. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, arch back. And then come over to the left. So leading with your left foot. Right leg goes back as much as feels comfortable for you. Taking a moment to get situated, noticing how your body feels on this side. Come back into Vayu mudra, folding that pointer index finger down, holding it there with your thumb. Other 3 fingers extend. Inhale, sweep the arms up into this high lunge. Bring awareness into your ribs. Take a breath and lift the ribs a little higher. Exhale, relax the shoulders down from the ears. Take a couple of breaths here to feel the body. Notice how things are feeling. Notice the expansion and compression with your breath. Prana, life force moving in and out of the body. On your next inhale, arch yourself back, coming into crescent lunge, maybe bending a little into or a little more into that right knee. Lift the heart, maybe gaze up. Take one more breath in, maybe arch back a little bit more, and exhale, sweep the arms forward and bow down. Inhale, sweep up to arch back. Exhale, sweep forwards. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, sweep forwards. Inhale, sweep up to the sky. And exhale, bring the hands down and come back to center. Settling here, take a moment to notice the hands. Maybe place the backs of the hands on your lap and just feel sensation in the palms of your hands, the fingertips. Then sweep the hands back to grab the back of your chair. Working our way into camel, Ustrasana here in the chair. Maybe scooting a little bit forwards. Feet grounding down. Feeling the shoulders move down, maybe squeeze towards each other on your back. Chin stays tucking in towards the throat. Lift through the chest and begin to lean back. Lean forwards as you lean back. So you're kind of lengthening through the arms, getting some back bending in here. Tilt the tail back if that feels interesting. And you're welcome to let the head start to drop back. So here we are coming into space element. Space element lives in the throat. Feel the throat here. Notice how you feel as you let the head drop back, if you're doing that. Breathe and notice the sense of breath moving into the throat, into the chest, and down into the belly. Take a couple more breaths here in Ustrasana. And then bring yourself up tall, let the hands come to the lap. Close your eyes and begin to trace a figure 8 shape with your nose. So that figure 8 is a sense of that symbol of infinity, limitlessness. And as we trace this with our nose, working into the neck, where space element lives in the body. Come back to a neutral place. Place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly to finish our practice with Dirga breath. 3-part breath, which comes into the throat, then the chest, and then the belly. So these 3 parts that are governed by space element. Take a nice full breath in, feel the body lift under the hands. And exhale, compress down. Feeling those voids empty out. On your next inhale, breathe down into the belly. Another inhale into the chest. Another inhale to the throat. Exhale from the throat, from the chest, from the belly. Inhale to the belly, chest, throat. Exhale from throat, chest, and belly. Inhale to the belly, chest, throat. Exhale from throat, chest, and belly. Do this a couple more times at your own pace. And when you finish your next exhale, allow your hands to float down to the lap for just a moment. Scan over your body, notice how things are feeling. And then bring your hands together at heart center in Anjali Mudra. We'll take a moment here to offer gratitudes for these hearts, bodies, and minds of ours, these temporary gifts, and this yoga practice that weaves them all together, heart, body, mind, and breath. Take a moment to think of something that you are feeling gratitude for. And we'll close with an Om. You can join if you'd like. Aloud or silently to yourself, take a breath in through the nose. Exhale to clear. And another breath in to start. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Bow your head down to your hands, connecting mind, body, heart, and breath, and sealing your practice. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy, and may all beings be free. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Have a beautiful, happy, and free day.